As we welcome in Matt Melzak from the Toledo Mud Hens. As earlier this past week, Tigers made the decision. They called up Jackson Jobe from AA to AAA Toledo. He has been ranked as the #1 prospect in all of minor league baseball. He is set to make his Hens debut later this week.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him out on the mound against a very good Omaha team. So he gets a big test right away in a ballpark where if he's not sharp, the ball could fly on you. So you better be ready. And you know what? We're in September. The wind starts to blow a little bit more. If it's blowing out, look out. You want to keep everything on the ground if you can there, because that's a tough ballpark to pitch in. But yeah, looking forward to seeing him. Electric stuff. His numbers in AA, they're just silly. Can he translate that to AAA? I'm sure he can. We'll just see how he does. But getting a little taste of some upper level pitching or hitting. They're patient hitters. They're going to wait, and they could hurt you if you make a mistake.
All scheduled to change, but Jobe should get one start in Omaha and then one start in Toledo next week as well. We'll obviously keep an eye on that situation. Not a good record against Indianapolis this past week. They dropped 2 of 6 to the Indianapolis team. Perhaps the headline, though, is Andrew Navigato becomes the first ever Toledo Mud Hen with 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same season. Sam Jethro did it for the Toledo Sox a couple years after Jethro won the Rookie of the Year, so we knew Sam Jethro was good back in the early 50s. Andrew Navigato's kind of come out of nowhere this year to put up a 2020 year.
He really has, and he has been just a phenomenal person to watch and talk with, and talk to them after the game, and he was pretty pumped about it too, just the fact that, he had done such an accomplishment. And really, if you want to throw in his doubles, it's 20-20-20, because he's closing in on 30 doubles for the year. Keep an eye on Bly Madris too. Bly Madris just 3 homers away. If he were to have that in the last 2 weeks, he could do the very same feat and go 20-20 with homers and steals, which would be pretty ironic with the fact Toledo Mud Hens baseball has been around since 1890. You're talking a long, long time for Toledo Mud Hens baseball, and this is the first player to ever do something. That's what makes this game great, is you just never know. We even saw this past week, even on the loss on Saturday, you still had an immaculate inning thrown by Miguel Diaz, even though Toledo wasn't going to win the game, but yet there was still a moment in there that you went, oh my God, the guy just threw 9 pitches. They were all strikes, and he struck out the side, all swinging. It was fantastic. So there's always feels like there's a moment, no matter what, no matter how your season's going, no matter how the games are going, there always seems to be a great moment.
Hens on the road this week. They're going to be in Omaha, and then they're back for the final week of the season, hosting Columbus. And of course, we'll have much more in that series, and we'll keep our eye on that Jackson Jobe watch next week when Matt Melzak rejoins us.
Keep an eye on it, Mark. It's coming, all right? I know you've been waiting for months and months, but it is here.